WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton.
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
Inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for Feedback,
A positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
And take us along with you. Feedback. And remember that, and take us along with you. Happy Monday to all of you, and thank you so much for tuning in to Feedback, a positive image production by Hood Research. I'm Theo Broughton, co-founder of Hood Research, and my co-host.
Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? Mark Cummings is here. Hood Research is in the building. Tim is at the controls, and
Yes.
Feedback is on the air.
All right. Oh, boy, there is so much that is going on. Lord have mercy. Internationally, the folk in this country are saying, oh, yes, bring the people from Ukraine over here. Yeah, right. And we will help them, give them what they need. Yet in Haiti, is anything being done by this country, by this government, for the people in Haiti? They aren't fighting in Haiti.
That's the battle.
They had the unfortune to have a second earthquake.
Yeah.
You know?
That's rough.
And with the first earthquake that they had, I got to tell you, we at Hood Research asked Wayne County Community College Chancellor if we could please use their location to have people donate supplies.
Okay.
We were not asking for cash. We were asking for supplies such as canes, wheelchairs, walkers.
Medical supplies.
You know, yes, medical supplies. And he was so kind to give us space so that people could take the supplies that they were donating for the Haitians who had that first earthquake. And then they were flown down to Haiti for, you know, whoever needed them could use them, et cetera.
Right, to be distributed properly.
Exactly. So we were very proud and pleased to be able to do that and to have Wayne County Community College support us in that effort.
Ooh.
Now they've had a second one, and I've heard nothing from anyone about giving them assistance. Maybe there is assistance and we just don't know about it. That does happen, where assistance is given. There have been things in the past, as you know, with Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier, and Jackie Robinson, who put together their own personal monies to bring 81 Africans to this country for education. They did that, and it so happened that one of the people in that group was the senior Barack Obama, the father of our president. I want to say good morning to those of you out there, and thank you so much for tuning in to Feedback. Good morning to Vera. Good morning to Ron. Good morning to Miss Farmer. Oh, man, good morning to Rosa and Katrina and to Carl and Henry and Al and so many of you. You got some folks you want to say good morning to as well, right?
Well, just good morning to all my people out there. You know how it is. Chico and Kelly and my boy Latif, who was down at the Oscars last night.
Oh, all right.
And just all the people because they tune in. They check us out. they usually catch the broadcast on YouTube after Brother Henry Tyler puts it up for us. And I'm telling you, folks, we're getting a lot of views. You're checking out the show. And feedback, I'm telling you, we're getting hot, Miss Broden. It's heating up.
Is that like that group moving on up
Yes,
to
indeed.
the east side?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, people want to know because we get the guest.
Yes, we do. Now, nationally, I guess you could say the Oscars were nationally. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was...
And people may want to call in and talk about that. 868-4336, 868-0351. Join in. Whatever your comment is or whatever the issue is that you want to talk about.
It was quite a
Help
week.
yourself.
It was quite a week. You had the Ketanji Brown Jackson hearing for the Supreme Court Justice seat. And
interrogation
people.
of attorney Ketanji
we can definitely
Brown.
talk about that.
Oh, Lord.
And, Ms. B, it's just, I think about the indignities that we deal with so often and how we, it gets to you, emotionally. You're thinking, you get tired of being disrespected.
Over and over
again. And sometimes, a lot of people were talking about, she had to keep her cool, and, she glad she didn't cuss her out, cuss those guys out, those crazy Republican senators. But my thing is, it's a way to be smooth and let people know you're dissatisfied. And we got to work on how to do that because I felt like there was some times where Sister Jackson should have been like, hold on.
right.
Wait a minute. You didn't go on a little too far now.
Oh, yeah. With that dumb question about, give me the definition of a woman.
Yeah.
Why?
They had quite a few dumb questions.
Oh, yes. And, it was talked about, it hadn't been mentioned in the past, at least that I could think of, that Ted Cruz is actually Rafael Cruz.
You're right.
Cuban. And, he's running around trying to pretend that he has been accepted by the systemic racists. And they don't like him any more than they like folks of color. No. Which include us, by the way.
Yes. And, Ms. B, I did a little research.
I
did a little research.
Okay.
And that case that they kept referring to about the young man who had the pornography on his computer, he was 18 now, mind you.
Okay, grown.
And they had stated that he should have, I guess 10 years would have been the maximum. And she gave the guy 3 months. And they just kept talking about it. Do you defend these child pornography people and blah, blah, blah. And it turns out that Wesley Hawkins was the guy's name.
Okay.
And Wesley Hawkins is a young brother. And I think she could have put him on the spot and been like, is it because he was black? Is that why y'all making such a big deal about the fact that I gave this man 3 months instead of 10 years? Do y'all want all the brothers to just go to jail for 10 years?
Of course. They have to keep those beds filled.
Exactly.
Some contract says I got to have 1,000 beds filled in order to run this prison.
Turn the tables. That's all I was saying. The sister could have turned the tables on them guys because we tired of racism.
Yes.
And I know I'm tired of racism.
Yes. And last Monday, Thabiti had the shirt on.
Yes.
It says, are you tired of racism?
My man, Thabiti. Us indeed. So, I'm telling you folks, I love her research. And, like she said, they did a fundraiser for Haiti and helped out, got supplies down there when the first earthquake. This group is doing things, telling you, that groups do that are huge. Okay. I mean, Hillary Clinton had her group down there. They raised $1 billion. And people still don't know what happened to that money.
Exactly. Yeah, supposedly Bush and Bill Clinton were supposed to have gone down there. Hey, haven't heard from them on that issue since. You're right. What happened to the $1 billion?
So I just want to say what we're doing with man, we need more resources, people. We need more members. We need more. With the resources we have, is phenomenal. Another thing that happened this weekend, Ms. Broden, Black News Channel.
Oh, yes.
It's gone.
Positive. What?
They're gone. is a black news channel. Now, that's not the radio station that we listen to. That's not that.
Right.
The black news channel was on the cable networks.
Right.
And it was started by, of all people, this Shad Khan billionaire guy that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
Which is a Republican who has donated to Donald Trump. Okay.
Yeah.
As well as, Lord, I had the brother's name down. What's the brother there? That was the Texas Republican for the longest. Lord, how much that played football. I had his name down, and it was those two. I got it on my phone.
Okay.
But those two started this black news channel.
Right.
Now, I think
positive.
It was supposed to be
reports.
positive about, black news and the like.
Oh, yeah, it was.
But the thing about it is, can you really trust Republican cats, to fund you? And the thing about it is they didn't really push the channel. They pulled Mark Lamont Hill over to the station with them. And they pulled Charles Blow from the New York Times. He came on over. Now, these are, some real devoted liberals, to be the face of the network, because they know, people see a whole bunch of conservatives, they already know I ain't messing with this station. So they did like a bait and switch type of thing. And, but the thing is, they couldn't get viewership. Do you realize at one point it was down to 3,000 people viewing them across the country?
Oh, wow. But see, the publicity is the question. I was not aware of them until recently.
Exactly.
And they've been on, you say, 2 years?
It's been 2 years, right.
And see, last year would have been ideal because of the COVID, the sanctions, the close downs, the stay at home and work from home and all of that. That would have been an ideal year. As a matter of fact, 2020 and 2021.
Yeah, because they started in 2020.
Right. So those 2 years should have been ideal. But what happened?
They didn't push it.
Oh.
And when you don't push something, you don't get to advertise it.
Right.
And that's what people got to understand. Folks, we don't just do this, just popping down here. Somebody got to keep the lights on. Somebody got to take care of the engineers. This stuff costs money to do these shows. And, we got to start supporting what we doing. I mean, Ms. Broden is here every Monday, 9 a.m. religiously. Join Hood Research. That's my thing. Come on in, be a part of this group. Has done so much good stuff. 30 years of good stuff. Get to know what we doing. And let's get the word out across at least across Michigan, but across the country, because people all over the country familiar with Ms. Broden and Hood Research. But right here, this is your home. This is where it started, right here in Detroit. $20 membership, $30, $40 for a business, $300 lifetime for an individual, $500 lifetime for a business. Come on in. Let's do this. There's a lot of work to be done, Ms. Broden, because we can't afford to keep losing these channels to get information out to the people.
I'm sorry to hear that they're closing down after being available for the 2 better years.
And then they don't even want to pay the employees.
Oh,
Closed down and just said nobody getting paid. It's like, and that's usually what happens when you got a Republican on it. They don't care. They blow you off. They number black folks.
Yeah, wow. Oh, dear. Well, one of the things that I was told about that station, hopefully Sylvia will join us this morning and talk about it, is a multi-generational construction family that has multiple contracts, including a contract, I believe it's for 30-some million for the JFK airport, and then a $25 million contract in Ghana.
Wow.
I mean, they have multiple contracts.
Now, this a black construction firm?
Yes,
Okay.
in Pennsylvania.
All right.
That information was shared on the Black News Channel.
Okay. That's all right. Because, folks, there's a lot of us out here doing things, but we got to be able to connect. And, you get 30 million now, you get the word out about this company, next one will be 300 million. because we need contracts now that are just life affirming.
Right, right.
Life changing contract.
Right. And see, our people have to understand when I talk about civics, the importance of civics is for the community to learn what civics is, what it does, connect the dots, and know that it affects your daily life. Your daily life. It's not something that happens way over there in Montana or Oregon somewhere. Civics talks about your rights and your responsibilities if you live in any location called a municipality or city with another person. Everybody has to have rights.
That's right.
And responsibilities. That's civics.
That's it. And politics stems from the word polity. You are the polity. The public is the polity. Politics is the art of dealing with the polity. Okay. So, I mean, let's just be honest about this, folks. Everybody, politics rules every aspect of your life. And people who say, I ain't got nothing to do with that, it doesn't matter. I mean, whether or not you know, when you wake up in the morning, politics is already there.
It really. That is so true.
So, you can't get around it. And, that's another thing. Hood research is definitely about the social issues, politics, business. All of this covers what you're doing, Ms. Broden.
Yes. And we want people to participate with us. We also have a show on Sunday nights on 9:10 a.m. radio, 11 p.m. until 1. We talk about issues, and we invite you to call in and share the issues that you have, the questions and statements, etc. And then on Saturday afternoon, and Saturday afternoon's been going on about 2 years now, and it had to do with the need for people in the community who were being locked down in homes to talk about their issues, to share information that they knew, to ask questions, to have people to call in and make presentations. And we do that on the phone. And you can always log in to hoodresearch.org. You can get the phone number. We'll give the phone number, but if you don't have pen and paper handy, you can have time to prepare for that. Get it, now. But you can Google Hood Research. We have a Facebook page.
That's right. And it's moving again.
That's
folks.
right.
Yes, indeed.
And we have Twitter. Follow us on Twitter.
That's right.
We have so many things that you can participate with. And the one thing I want to tell you is we're 30 years old this year, and we're going to have a luncheon to celebrate 30 years of Hood Research. I didn't even realize it had been that long.
It's been a long
and all
time.
of the things that we have done, that we have accomplished, and that we have invited you to participate in. But anyway, for those who now have pen and paper, the telephone number for our Saturday afternoon with Hood Research, you dial 1, area code 978-990-5000. 990-5000, that's the phone number. Area code 978-990-5000. It rings one time, then you put in the access code, which is 338729. Press the pound key and you'll hear us talking. You might even hear a little music in the background, but you'll hear us talking. The access code again is 338729, and press the pound key. That's it.
That's it.
So we do mornings, noon, and night. How about
you
that?
cover the bases over the weekend. And J.C. Watts, that was the brother's name that came to my mind, just popped back in my head. You remember old J.C. Watts? He's something else. Representative out of Texas. He used to play for Oklahoma back in the day.
One of the owners of the Black News
Channel. Exactly.
Black News Channel.
News Channel. And,
God, they were doing a good job.
and
they reported about the high school team in Georgia who won the state championship. I believe it was in golf. A black group of teenagers won the state championship in Georgia.
In golf, huh?
Races, Georgia?
Right.
Please.
Right. Just
They
being a
won
winning
it.
in golf, period.
Right, right.
I'm like, come on now, you gotta have a lot of money to be golfing and buying them doggone clubs and getting the fees to go out on the greens. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know that I believe is the reason why many of our members of our community go into basketball, or football.
That's it.
Or baseball.
That's it right there.
You don't have to have a lot of equipment
Right. Yeah.
to do
Keep it
football,
simple.
basketball,
Because even baseball, you're gonna need some equipment.
Well, that is true about baseball. Yeah.
And some bodies. Look like we got a call just popped right in on us.
Oh, let's see who that is.
You warming them up today.
Before we take our break.
Let's see if we
Okay.
can get one in here.
All right.
Good morning.
Hey,
Not so
Sylvia.
like those Silverado.
All right. We were just thinking you up. And there you are.
Yeah, nationwide. Meet Daryl K. Choate Sr., his father, his son, his grandson, 4 generations, the owners of Chalks G Contracting LLC. Black-owned construction firm, headquarters in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Company has recently scored not 1 or 2, but 7 new multi-million-dollar contracts,
Wow.
7.
including a $30 million contract project at the JFK Airport Terminal, one in New York, and a $25 million construction project in Ghana.
In Ghana, huh? Okay. Now, what's the name of the company again?
CHOATES. G Contracting LLC.
Like Choaches or something, huh?
Yeah, like
Chotas.
G Contracting LLC.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
look them up.
So you got generational wealth going on.
Ooh, definitely. And a $125 million contract in New York? Now that's moving. Oh, that is wonderful.
7 new multi-million-dollar contracts.
Good. I mean, let's just be honest. We got to start moving in that construction field. They done held us out for so long. We need more contractors.
Right.
Yeah.
And now our young people become apprentices to learn.
Your own reparations.
Yeah, right. Right.
Well, I mean, I look at it like I ain't gonna put that in the reparations category. That's a whole different. That's money that they don't hire you unless you can get the job done.
Faking compensation.
Right,
Yeah, but in addition to.
Right, that ain't no charity. Trust me. When them brothers get them contracts, they got to know what they doing. Okay.
Right.
And to get multi contracts, she said.
Exactly.
Not one, and not the first person to receive, but multi. That's a lot to be proud of. Oh, 7.
7 multi-million.
That is wonderful. Wonderful.
We got to get back up there. Because, Miss Broden, we used to talk about that BE 100 every year. But, I don't see that anymore, because, Mel Fire used to be at the top of the list back in the late 90s.
What
That's Black Enterprise. The Black Enterprise.
Oh, okay. The top,
That's the
top
100
one.
top company.
Top
right,
100. Okay.
Right. And you don't really see that anymore.
Oh.
So we don't really talk about that. So we're going to have to go back, grab one of them BE 100s again, and look and see who's on the top of the list these days.
That's right.
We talk about all these rappers being billionaires and all this other
We do have other industries where people are excelling.
That's right.
You know what?
Detroit's getting $57.5 million for flood prevention, but what are they doing about the people that's already been flooded?
Right. And I'm hearing that there are people who currently have water in their basement and sewage.
Yeah. Right.
Now, if this is holding over from what was it, a month ago, a month or two ago?
It was a few months ago.
If it is still in their basement,
July actually.
Think July. Okay, well think about the mold. Mold kills.
Now and here and now.
That's right. Mold kills.
Hey, Sylvia, hold on over the break. Tim said we got to go to the break.
Oh, okay.
Hold on over the break.
All right. We are now looking at the time clock, which says take a break. So stay tuned. Call somebody. Get a cup of coffee, orange juice or something. Tell them to tune in to Feedback, a positive image production. And we will be back momentarily.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live.
This is Theo Broden from Feedback. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at WHPR TV Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
All right, everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hold on a few seconds. There gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist, a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Wally Wallman here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
I've always been a runner, but I've never run from anything, and neither has my city.
Do you want to be a Detroit police officer?
Sir, yes, sir!
Amen!
It's something special to protect the people closest to you, the ones you've known all your life, your neighbors, your friends. I was born in this city, and I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. That's why I wear the shield.
Feedback. Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton.
And I am Thabiti Mpinga.
Inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for Feedback,
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
And take us along with you. Feedback, feedback, feedback. Remember that. You've got to take us along with you. All you need to do is go to the App Store and download TV33 on demand.
There it is.
And take us along with you.
There it is.
Right, right. Oh, boy, I tell you.
Streaming live right now on Facebook, WHPR TV 33 Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Check us out.
TV33 Facebook. Mm-hmm.
So
that's a good thing to know.
We're doing
and
things.
You can call us 8680351. Mm-hmm.
You guys still got Sylvia on with us.
Yes.
Hey, y'all, I wanted to give y'all the history of reparations.
Okay.
History of reparation payments. In 1990, the U.S. paid $1.6 billion, or 20,000 each, to Japanese America.
Oh.
1990, Australia, 25 million to Holocaust survivors, Jewish of Australia.
Well, stop. Did the Holocaust happen in the United States of America?
Well, this says Australia. Well, USA, I can just stick to USA. I was just giving you the whole
that's not.
payment.
No, I don't want you to stick to. I want you to tell it all. But what I heard you say that the Jewish people in Australia who were survivors of the Holocaust got paid by America, right?
Australia. No, they got paid by Australia.
Oh, by Australia. Okay, thanks for that clarification. Continue.
I'm sorry. In
That's okay.
1988, Canada paid 250,000 square miles of land to Indian and Eskimos. In Canada in 1988, 230 million paid to Japanese Canadians. In 1986, USA paid 32 million. It's the 1839 treaty to the Ottawas of Michigan. In 1985, U.S. paid 31 million to Chippewas of Wisconsin. In 1985, USA paid 12.3 million to the Seminoles of Florida. In 1985, U.S. paid 100 million to the Sonics of South Dakota. In 1980, USA paid 81 million to the Klamath of Oregon. In 1971, U.S. paid 1 billion plus 44 million acres of land to the Alaskan Natives, a land settlement. And in shoot, I just lost the last one, but it had something to do with Germany. Here it is. In 1952, Germany, 822 million to Holocaust survivor, German Jewish settlement.
Okay, but what was that was hold on.
Presently.
Stop. The point is the Holocaust did not happen inside the United States of America.
Right, but this
slavery happened inside of the United States of America.
Right. Well, but that, I'm just saying in 1952, Germany paid them. But in 1865 to presently, USA, slavery and Jim Crow era, African Americans, blacks, descendants got paid zero.
Well, let me just say this, since we're talking about reparations and the like. In that last COVID bill, where they had some money for the farmers, now mind you, it didn't just say specifically black farmers. It said farmers of color who were injured by the agriculture department. It was $5 billion. Now about 25% of it they said we're going to go to specifically black farmers. So that's about $1 billion. It's not a lot of money. It's about $1 billion. The Republicans came out. They started in Wisconsin. They challenged it. They were saying that was a form of reparations. But actually, it was a form that they were trying to take care of the injustices of the past, where they weren't even giving these folks loans. They were overcharging them for the loans they gave them. So really, technically, they was pretty much giving them the money they owed them back to them.
In the first place.
That ain't even reparations.
Right.
So, but it's still running through the courts because they slowed it up. Now, what a lot of people don't realize, also in that COVID package, was $31 billion for sovereign nations. That was for the Native Americans. Ain't nobody made a big stink about that being a reparations. Okay, $31 billion. Not $1 billion, $31 billion. Okay, because they got a lot of things they trying to shore up with these American Indians out here. That's why they, let these Indians get the casinos and the like. That's not reparations. That's when you got to take care of what you done wrong. Okay.
And they have broken treaties. Seems like every treaty that was signed has been broken.
But they come
with the
after
Native
us.
Americans.
When they got to give us
They
some money,
said-
they don't want to give us nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
but they said that it was the white farmers that went to sue to keep the black farmers.
That's what
from
I'm
getting
saying. They
any-
went to court,
Yeah.
and they still blocking it today. It's still running through the courts. So just think if you're a Hispanic farmer or a handicapped farmer or Asian farmer. You like, I can't get my money because of these black guys? Do you understand what that does? It's showing the other ethnic groups that I don't want to be with these black folks because they hold us up. This racism thing is about us. And black folks going to have to stop playing this game about other people and people of color and all this old foolishness. Black folks are the ones, as Claude Anderson says in his book, Black Labor, White Wealth, the attack was on us, on black people. We got to stop playing this game and get serious. And we can't, and that's why we got all these people on the radio and well, I don't know if we need reparations or we ain't never going to get it. We can't even agree on reparations.
Right.
We couldn't even vote for it here.
Yeah, well, the psychological warfare has done a real good job.
Exactly. That's racism, psychological warfare.
Yeah, yeah. And then the changes in the music help with the brainwashing.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, and there's some black folk that don't even understand the music is a tool to brainwash.
Ooh,
to get the message
Yeah,
out, to make you believe the dumb stuff that they're saying. And you know,
Well-
years ago, when the slaves had the singing, they were using that to let the others know where they were going to meet up to escape. You know, and on the music has been used to calm people down, to
Get
inspire
messages across,
people
yeah.
up,
To
all kind of.
the-
And the one that's going today, that style is the same kind of thing. Let us program black folk to say it's okay to call your women whores and bitches. It's okay for you to go out and kill people. I mean,
You know,
what in the hell I think that's
hey,
okay?
Miss Sylvia, I think Miss Broden did talked us right into that Oscar last night.
No, oh, yes.
We gonna
The
have to
negative
talk about
images
Will
on the
Smith
stage.
Oh,
out
yes.
of that music piece she just put out there.
Yeah.
Perfect segue.
Yes. Go right ahead.
Miss Sylvia, we all saw that yesterday. That
The Oscars last night,
oh
Sylvia.
my goodness.
We lost her?
Did
Wow.
we lose?
It's all over the Facebook.
Oh, there she is.
It's all
Yeah,
over Facebook right now.
Oh, right. Oh,
So,
yeah.
And as you-
because you got to realize that the industry complex is all about mind control, demonic rituals. It's all connected goals, sacrificing many minds and souls. And they got to keep those negative images in flow.
And yesterday, you know, me and Miss Broden coming in today, we were talking about the fact that we got to get back to understand. It was a time where black people understood our actions affected all of us. When you did something silly, you knew that your race was going to pay for that. It wasn't just you. You know,
Yeah.
we got to get out this individual mode of thinking
Right.
what we do just affects us. That foolishness last night with Will Smith gets up because Chris Rock makes some joke about his wife being bald-headed. And, you know, he gets up and smacks the stew out of Chris Rock on national TV, then sits back down going to cussing about getting my wife's name out of mouth and all this old foolishness, thinking he was looking all tough. I'm listening to the responses over in Britain, the responses over in Japan, Miss Broden, and they were literally tearing us up. They were like, I got my young 10-year-old watch this, and I'm trying to explain to him how to handle situations, and he loves Will Smith, and the way he acted yesterday showed that, you know, him being all violent. And they done stuck black men with this violent tag for so long. And I mean, I've got an article from 92. They were doing studies at the National Institute of Health while a black man was over. That was when Don L. Sullivan was over there. Bush had put this black man in charge of the National Institute of Health. 92. He was over it at the time, still. They were doing studies trying to say black men had an aggressive gene in them that was similar to rhesus monkeys. You understand? They've been trying to box black men in as if we supposed to be these violent individuals. We did not need that last night. And it
No,
was just,
no.
and behind the whole thing that happened with Jawan Howard here in Michigan, it's just, you know, and I think it got a lot to do, Ms. Bro, with we tired. When you get tired of foolishness, sometimes you lash out. But we can't lash out at each other.
Right, right.
We got to stop wearing dirty laundry in public.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. You know, it is
But
interesting when you talk about dirty laundry, because the media is very good at hiding its dirty laundry. When something happens in the black community, media comes out and they look for somebody who's got their head tied up, gold tooth in their mouth, slobbering, whatever. When something happens in the black community, there are plenty white folk who look the same way, but they never put them on the camera. And in the summertime, say in the end of June or July, if you drive west on Jefferson into some of those neighborhoods like Taylor, Zug Island, Wyandotte, and all of that, you see what I'm talking about. However, if you look on TV, you got the Beverly Hillbillies. Oh, black gold, Texas tea, Green Acres girlfriend walking around in an evening gown with a champagne glass in her hand on a farm with cows and whatever. So when they showcase poor white people, they're still looking good on TV.
And that is,
They still get a level of respect.
Yes.
We got to remember that the colonizers have taken us from a physical plantation into a psychological plantation.
You got it.
And they have used this music industry to engineer more negative imagery.
Right.
It's a tragedy.
When you tell please. You had a poem. I heard you do a poem which was really nice. The most recent one you got it before you to share it with us.
Was that the one I did this morning?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I said that the colonizers have taken you from a physical plantation to a psychological plantation. Emancipation only means you suckered into the belief you free. But until you take the shackles off your brain, unite to learn and earn, make a change, you will continue to be wandering in the land of plenty and not receiving any. Thanks for taking my call. Know thyself, y'all.
All right.
Thank you,
Isn't
Miss
that
Sylvia.
good? She is so
She the
good.
best.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. When is your birthday?
I ain't telling him my birthday, 9/18.
September the 18th? Okay, look up. Come on now.
Got Virgos everywhere.
We got to look up September the 18th. Got to do that. We done, on all of our shows, we have to talk about that. Yes, September 18th.
Your daughter's a Virgo, Miss Bro.
Yes,
I'm a Virgo.
Yes.
I mean, the Virgo is just in the house.
That's right.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. And
Councilmember Mary
our
Waters
10
is a
o'clock guest
Virgo.
just walked in on us.
Okay.
Lion Ryan Coleman going to talk about what's going on with the Lions Club at the 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Let's see who we got here. Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Sister Sylvia, 1850.
Dum-da-dum-dum.
Ooh, you talking about this racism, boy, oh boy. Congress passed the Fugitive Slave Act. Lord have mercy. You know that meant they could come up north and just grab us, take us back to the South. Lord have mercy. You got some people on this one. Booker T. Washington delivered his Atlanta Compromise speech on your birthday, which soon made him the nation's most famous and powerful African American.
Booker T. Washington, Sylvia. Okay. What else?
And Atlanta in 1990 on this day was named for of course, that Olympics in 96, which was at the time, the 25th Olympiad. So
that they had in Atlanta.
Now, they got Lulu Veer Childers.
Okay.
She was a musician who founded the Howard University School of Music. You go, girl!
All right.
Come on, now.
Music in me. I got the music in me.
Right.
She was taught at the Oberlin Conservatory of Music in 1896.
Whoa.
Wow. She was a teacher and administrator at Wiley College. Now, if folks don't remember the great debaters, that debate team was from Wiley College.
Yes.
Indeed.
That the debate.
Yes, we were. That movie was excellent.
Yes,
it
indeed.
Really was.
So, I mean, I love this book. I love history. And we just got such a vibrant, beautiful history. We can teach this in school. We can tie the politics in with the people that made political contributions, Ms. Broughton.
That's right.
And teach black history and politics at the same time.
And we need to do that every day. Black history is 365 days.
That's it.
And on leap year, 366.
Indeed.
Good number, better play.
Not just restricted to 1 month. What did you say? What'd she say?
365.
That's right.
Play a bunch.
All year round. Because people are just doing great things out here.
Right. And, I have absolutely nothing against Dr. Martin Luther King. I have absolutely nothing against Rosa Parks and absolutely nothing against Harriet Tubman. But it appears that every February, those are the only 3 people the systemic racist wants us to hear about, to see and know. And there's so much more to our history than that.
They don't want you to know about the bishops, the kings, the queens, the engineers, the skilled craft workers, the inventors. They don't want you to know about none of that.
Exactly.
And not only that,
you still got chess players, young folks around the world winning chess games.
When you read,
golf.
I just want to say, when you read about a lot of these people, we don't realize people were being educated during slavery. Okay, I know we talk about the South and they wouldn't allow you to read and all of that, but up north, there was a lot of black people that went to colleges, was making it happen, and I mean, going on to become teachers, professors, engineers. You don't get a George Washington Carver without a boatload of knowledge, okay? You don't get these people. They had to have been schooled. So another thing we got to understand is, look, even though slavery was there to hold us back, so many of us went on anyway and said, you know what, I know I'm better than this, and I'm going to get some things done. And that's what we saying to America. Our contributions, despite all of y'all foolishness, trying to hold us back and hold us up, have been immense in the fabric of where we are. Not just as a social thing, but as an economic thing. All the inventions, all of the ideas we done brought to the table so someone else can invent something. Come on, let's just be real about this thing. We are an incredible people, and we got to start behaving like that. Right. That's why I say, we got to understand all of this street foolishness. That's why Ms. Bro was talking about the music. Matter of fact, folks, Hood Research sent a letter to the Grammys about last year's Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
And the foolish, and they responded. Okay? That's why I say you want to be a part of an organization and a group that's got your back, that care about how you view, that care about how you sing, wants you to be respected, and then want to move forward and get some things done. Because Ms. Broughton said then, that's music has got us all messed up. You can't be singing about all this, calling women this and disrespecting that. And even with this whole thing that happened with Will Smith, you got some women out here saying he did the right thing because he was protecting his wife. Come on.
Yes,
man.
yes.
Really?
Yeah, but that's not good. That's not good.
Folks,
everybody know that he's a comic, and comedy does what it does. It cracks on different people in the audience. That's a known thing to happen.
Right.
And it was a tasteless joke, but I mean, you don't lose your cool over it like that.
What did he say? I didn't hear what he said. Could you tell me?
Sure. Well, he had made a remark because I mean, Jada Pinkett cut all her hair off, and she guys have alopecia, which means you lose your hair. Usually, people get it when they got cancer and things. And
I had it when I was younger.
Okay, so you understand. So she was there with her
Yeah,
head.
but there's things you can do to heal yourself. You got to do it holistically sometimes.
But what he had made a remark was that she gonna be the next lead in the next G.I. Jane movie. And you remember G.I. Jane, Demi Moore? She was
Demi Moore.
Right, with the bald head, and she was in the army and all of that. So it wasn't necessary to make that remark. But you can clearly see that she was not happy about it, because as Miss Broden stated in the right in, she said that people had told her that Jada looked like she was angry and she was crappy. But at first, Will was laughing at the joke, letting it slide. But then I guess he looked over at his wife and she was hurt by it, and he had to respond and he responded incorrectly, but he felt like he had to respond. And Mike, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm so glad that Chris Rock didn't, retaliating. Them fools was up there fighting each other
on the stage. Oh, that would have been a real mess.
Oh Lord. So we got to get over a lot of things. We got to start being less juvenile and more adult. Yes. It's Broden.
But but you gotta love yourself, and loving yourself, I think, gives you the tough skin that when the entertainment rolls around and picks you out of the crowd, that's when you have to know yourself. And what anybody else say, it's gonna fall off. You're not gonna take it personal and be overly sensitive.
Yeah. Well,
that's again, see, we emotional people, we don't think because we let our emotions take over our brain waves.
Right. I was at a comedy club here one evening, and a family member was performing there, and there was a guy on before him, and he, of course, if you sit in the front row, starts to heckle people, and this was a long time ago, and when women wore the beehive hairstyle, and this woman started trying to heckle the comedian. And I don't know how many drinks she had, but that is not the thing to do. So he continued, and then he said, well, wait a minute, this is my job. Why are you trying to get into my, performance? So there was some guy in the club who walked up. Now, my husband and I was sitting behind with this table where this lady and her person, her guy was, whoever was with her. And she just kept going. So the guy behind us got up, had a glass with ice and whatever beverage in it.
I already know.
He poured it right into the middle of her behind.
Oh, my
right?
goodness.
So she's like,
no.
Now we saw what was going on, and like, oh, well, I guess that's paying her back. And so the person who was with her, this guy, is like, what's wrong with you? He didn't see it, of course.
Right.
And she's like, and she's pointing to her head and everything. He's trying to understand what the hell is going on. So she finally got it out that someone had poured a drink on her head while she was acting stupid. The guy who did it was so cool. What annoyed me was he put his glass on my table. And he walked out just as normal, out the door. He was gone. But
it wasn't even a big splash.
Right.
Nobody even knew what
had happened.
Right.
And they were trying to understand what's wrong with her. And her escort is like, well, what do I do? He didn't see anybody around her because the guy was gone.
My goodness.
So she finally said what had happened. He got up. By the time he,
In other words, you got to be tactful, folks.
Yeah.
You can respond, but be tactful.
Yeah. Well, someone on Facebook just says violence of any kind is not tolerated, and I hope Will Smith didn't just lose his chances, showing that he cannot control his aggression.
Well,
you got so many comments coming out.
Yeah,
I wish he would have apologized to Brother Rock, though.
Yeah, maybe he will. But as far as his income is concerned, Sylvia, even if he doesn't get another chance
another spot
to act, he's fine.
Yeah, well, he made sure to apologize to the Academy. So,
he
did.
He
commented too, talking about he was defending his woman. So because I think he was laughing at first, and when he looked at her face, his whole demeanor changed.
Yeah, it changed. Well, we up on the break, Miss Sylvia, and we got Lion Ron Coleman, and we working with the Lions Club, Miss Broughton, because we want to get a lot done out there. So they got a lot going on in April. We got Lion Ron Coleman coming up, speak about it. He said he's going to have his wife calling in.
Okay.
And she's the president of the Detroit Renaissance Lions Club. And I'm telling you folks, get involved.
That's right.
Get in these groups.
That's right.
Join Hood Research and get going. What you got to say to send us off to this break, Miss Broughton?
Well, exciting information is coming up next. You're tuned in to Feedback, a positive image production by Hood Research. And we want you to stay tuned, and we'll be back momentarily.
You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live.
Hi, this is Thabiti Mpinda from the Feedback Program. You can watch me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on WHPR TV Now app. Download our free app at WHPR TV Now.
Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
Everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Woody Woodland here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
I've always been a runner, but I've never run from anything, and neither has my city.
Do you want to be a Detroit police officer?
Sir, yes, sir.
Amen.
It's something special to protect the people closest to you, the ones you've known all your life, your neighbors, your friends. I was born in this city, and I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. That's why I wear the shield.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am the BD Pinda,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback. I'll continue to say that, and go to the App Store and download TV33 On Demand app so you can take us along with you. That's right. We now have our guest. Mark?
Yes, indeed. As always, it's a pleasure and an honor to introduce Lion Ron Coleman, the Lions Club, one of the oldest service organizations in the country and in the world. And we're members, folks. And that's a beautiful thing.
That's
and
right.
Talk to us, Lion Ron Coleman. We got a lot of things coming up on our itinerary for April. That's why we had to get you down.
Thank you so much again. I'm so welcome to be here, and thank you all for inviting me once again. I'm so happy that both of you are in our Detroit Renaissance Lions Club. You know, we're the oldest black Lions Club in the state of Michigan and one of the first in the United States.
That's right.
Today I bring you greetings from our president, Lion Lawana Lofton Coleman, and especially I'm here today for a couple of things. One, first of all, my wife sent a couple of acknowledgments for both Lions Theo Broughton
There you go, Mr.
and Lion Mark Cummings.
All right.
We have a certificate for sponsorship because both of you are sponsored members, and we're so.
Are we getting some reverb there, Tim?
That's me.
Okay.
That was me.
All right. We back in business.
And so because of your sponsorship of new members, we have a sponsor certificate and a sponsor pin.
All right.
For each of you. So we're so happy. More hands to do the service work that Lions do around the world.
Indeed.
And
indeed.
especially in our community.
Yes.
So today, what I want to talk about, and we'll have a couple of Lions calling in about this project. We're celebrating during April the White Cane Law.
Okay.
Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the White Cane Law, the White Cane Law has been around since 1937, and in Michigan, that's when it was passed as a law. The National Federation of the Blind has been very instrumental in making that happen. And we do have an affiliate here in Detroit, of which one of our members is a president and one is treasurer. Lion Sabrina Simmons is the president, and Lion Darrell Rice is the treasurer of that organization. And they do great things. So Sabrina is going to be calling in shortly to tell you about her project called I Learn Care.
Okay.
And also one of our members, Lion Allison Turner-Jones, is going to be calling in about our book club. which features for the month of March on March 31st. She'll be featuring. Her name is.
I got it right here.
It just blanked me. Folks.
Don't
the
go
name
blank.
Is, and the name is.
Yes, indeed. Haben Girma.
Haben Girma.
Yes, and
Haben Girma is she is a attorney, advocate for the blind and the deaf, because Haben Girma is a blind, deaf graduate from the School of Law of Harvard University.
Amazing.
Now, what do you think about that?
Whoa, I says in the hood, she's a bad mama jammer.
She's a bad mama jammer.
Yeah.
Yes, and folks, for you guys out there, it's going to be a virtual book club event. So get your computers together, and we'll make sure he gets out the information so you know where to get the address and get on there, because this sounds like something you won't be a part of this event.
Yeah, many Lions around the state of Michigan and some even in Lebanon have been given that information so they can chime in on this Zoom program, and it's guaranteed to really knock your socks off. So we're so proud.
Okay, question. I have two questions, actually. The first question is, you were saying get your computers ready, but for those who don't have computer, can they call in on that phone?
Yes.
What they call, I forgot what
there'll be a phone number on the link that you'll be able to call in on.
Okay.
And when Allison Jones calls in, she'll be able to give you that phone number and direct you to a link that can link you in, and then you'll be able to call in on the Zoom program.
Okay. And the other question is, what is the white cane law that you referred to?
The white cane law is, like I said, it's been around since 1937 in the state of Michigan,
right? And
it's in the whole in the whole United States,
right?
The white cane law protects people who have a white cane or a guide dog, but in addition to that, the protection is the people that may not have a white cane or a guide dog, and that same protection, which means that anyone driving must yield to a person with a leader dog or guide dog or a cane, a white cane. And so it is the responsibility of everyone driving to make sure that they observe the white cane law to protect and give safety to the people that are traversing the sidewalks and the roads, crossing the street at the corner, so that they can cross safely. And the big thing about this is we want to protect those people, but if you violate it, there are it's a misdemeanor. You can get up to 90 days in jail and be fined $100, not to say that you won't have a civil suit on your hands from the family of the person that gets injured. So it's very important that we observe the white cane law.
Indeed, indeed. And now I know I was at the meeting this Saturday, and this is White Cane Month coming up in April.
Yep.
And folks, for you who are not familiar with the Lions Club, every April we got to get out there and raise funds for these white canes, because we get the white canes to those who are visually impaired. We get it to them at no cost, correct?
At no cost.
And for folks out there, you got to understand what these organizations are doing. So we're going to be out there. We got these little white canes. We want you to make a donation. Then we give you a little white cane and say that you made a donation to the Lions Club for the White Cane Month. And it's going to be really big because it's usually a week, right?
It's usually a week, but we're kicking it off, and Lion Sabrina is going to talk about it when she calls in. But this year we're kicking it off with it's going to start April 8th. It's actually going to be the whole month for our Lions Club.
Good.
We'll get a proclamation. We haven't received it yet. We'll get a proclamation from our Governor Whitmer. we'll get a proclamation from Mayor Duggan.
Okay.
And so once we have those proclamations, we usually go downtown to the City County building in front of the Spirit of Detroit and have some photo ops for the mayor or council members so that we can kick off the program. Actually, that will be done more towards the end, but we're going to get started with this program that Sabrina Simmons is going to present, and that will be on April the 8th.
Okay.
At her office, which is on 6 Mile and Myers.
Okay. Oh, okay. In that professional building
In
there?
the professional building, right on the corner.
Right. Okay.
11
Looks like that might be the person we're looking
11,000.
for calling right now.
11,000 West McNichol.
Exactly. Let's take this call because we want to get somebody. I hope that's Sabrina right there.
Okay.
Yes, you're on the Feedback Show. We got Theo Broughton, Lion Ron Coleman, Mark Cummings. Who are we speaking with?
Good morning. This is Sabrina Simmons.
Yes, we got
Hi.
Miss Sabrina Simmons in here. All right.
Happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday to you, too.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Indeed. So, Lion Sabrina, bring us up to speed on what we're working with the White Cane this month.
Yes. So, on Friday, April 8th, Island Tears is hosting an open house, and in conjunction with the Detroit Renaissance Lions Club, we are giving away free white canes to the visually impaired and blind community.
Wow. Okay, so they can come pick up a white cane if they need one.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's big. I thought it was going to be at the end of the month. Folks, April the 8th. Now, what day is that?
That's a Friday.
A Friday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Very good, very good. Now, talk to us also about how this works. Is it going to be at the clubhouse? We're going to be at the clubhouse with the cane? Where are we going to be at?
We're going to be at 11,000.
Oh, we're going to be at
West
your spot.
Mac-
Oh, okay, got you.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
11,000 West McNichols Road.
Okay, now is there a suite or we're going to be outside of the building? How that work?
The suite number is 109. We'll also have on display all the offerings that we have at iLearn Cares, which include Braille, technology, orientation and mobility, self-awareness, and basic living skills.
They have
That
self-defense.
we teach the blind and visually impaired.
Also, you have a self-defense class and a class for the fancy new telephone. What is it?
The iPhone.
The iPhone.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
Is that right?
And I think, Ms. Broughton, you've been in that class, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Very competent instructors as well.
See, Miss
And,
Sabrina, there you go. You got one of your classmates right here.
Yes.
We want you to
He's
get
a great
excited.
student.
Yes.
So now, talk to us about the business. The name of the business is
iLearn Cares, and that's EYE, Learn Cares. And it is a 501(c)(3) nonprofit, which allows us to provide low-cost to no-cost solutions to train individuals in technology and all the other skill areas.
Very good, very good. Now, are you a Lion member?
I am a member of the Detroit Renaissance Lions Club.
All right. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. And that's what it's all about, folks, getting involved and doing great things. So, folks, if you got a family member visually impaired and you don't have a white cane, you better write that date down. Now, is there a number? We had mentioned something about a number that they can call?
Yes, they can call 313-530-5905.
One more time.
313-530-5905.
All right. Now, do they have to register to come down?
There is a registration form, and I can send the link to them to register. But if they don't know technology, I can just do the form for them if they give me a call.
Okay. Very good. Well, we glad you called in today to give us that information. We got some more calls to be coming in. Miss Sabrina, Miss Broughton, just tell the whole world what you're doing real quick, and just tell everybody you love them. Miss Sabrina.
Yes.
Just tell everybody real quick.
I love everybody.
There you go.
God is good.
That's right. I Learn, people. I Learn cares. It's down at 11,000 Myers, right there, Myers in 6 Mile. That's Suite 105.
11,000 West McNichols.
Oh, is it West McNichols? I'm sorry, 11,000 West McNichols.
At Myers.
At Myers, yes. Got you.
Yeah. So it's a tall gray building. Can't miss it.
You can't miss it. Right there on the corner there. So
right.
Friday, April 8th, and I'm sure we'll announce it again next week on the BD program.
Now the last thing is the time for Friday.
Right,
April
yeah.
8th,
we didn't get the time, did we?
Which is?
10 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Okay. So on Friday, April the 8th, Sabrina, for the open house, the time is 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Correct?
That is correct.
Oh, okay. So we look forward to those who have tuned in to let your friends and family, co-workers, church members, or the church members know about it so that they can come and learn more. Because the more they learn, the more they can spread the information and the more assistance can be given to those in the community.
Indeed. You do better when you know better.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Sabrina.
And we just want to thank Lion Sabrina for calling in to giving us that information because the information is what we need so that people out in the community, in our community, can access this great opportunity to come in, get a white cane, and learn more about the other activities that go on at your I Learn shop.
That's a beautiful thing.
And
I Learn Cares is where we learn to hear what others see.
Yeah. And so Sabrina has been she's been doing a great job since she's been a Lion. She is the president of the National Federation of the Blind Detroit chapter, and she's doing a great job. We've been partnering together with that organization for several years now, and we hope to continue that partnership and grow the service that we do with more hands to do it with.
Indeed. Because we got some more calls coming in. That's why we want to get this thing going. Hey, it's a beautiful thing, folks. Lions Club been doing this work for years. This sister, I Learn Cares. If you need help, you got to get over there.
Right.
Give her a call. And once again, I'm going to give out the number one more time, 313-530-5905. I got it right here. I got you covered.
Oh.
And the beautiful thing about this, Sabrina, we're going to be running this on YouTube, so people are going to see it as often as possible. We're going to put it on the Hood Research Facebook page. We're going to send it off to all of the organizations out there that we're a part of, and people are going to be aware of it. So you can believe that.
Right.
All right, sister, thanks for calling in again.
All right, and if you think of something else, you can call. Feel free to call back.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed.
Thanks.
All
Have
right.
a good Monday and be safe. Bye now.
Yes, indeed. We got this call. See, they're doing this live. Well, we got to move because we coming up against it. Let's see. We got another call coming in, and I'm hoping that's what we're looking for. Yes, indeed. You're on feedback. Theo Broadline, Ron Coleman, Mark Cummings. Talk to us. Okay, who we got there? All right, I guess this one didn't get through.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's a 410 number. Is that who we looking for there, Lion Ryan? It's a 313-410 number? Okay, because they not coming through. We're going to give them another chance to call back. Call us back, who out there listening in, and with the 410 number, just give us a call. And because we're not getting you right now. So I don't know if you had us on hold or what, but it's your turn. All right. So, indeed, get that out of there.
So as Lion
Yes.
Mark mentioned, we are doing it the whole month. Normally we go from April 23rd through May 3rd. But this month, Detroit Renaissance Lions Club is taking this the whole month of April. And during that time, we'll be having given an opportunity for people to make donations, because your donation is what allows us to provide the service that we provide. And we'll be giving you an opportunity to make those donations online and also through the mail. The members of Detroit Renaissance Lions Club will be sending out mailers to people to make those donations, and we hope that you respond in accord.
Okay.
There it is.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 8 more minutes, so the caller, you want to call, you're going to get on in here, and so we can holler at you, get these listeners know what's going on. But I'm just like the fact that, Ms. Broughton, I mean, you've been working with a lot of these organizations.
Yes.
And I'm just glad we all got hooked up in this now with the Lions Club, because it's a beautiful thing. And we know that the Lions Club main mantra is to deal with people who are visually impaired. But they do so many other things. And that's why you want to get involved.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the other things while we wait for that call.
Well, I think I did mention that the one of the Lions that we're waiting to call in is Allison Jones Turner, and Allison owns the Source Booksellers bookstore, which is on Cass and Canfield.
Oh, yes.
And so she has her bookstore has been there since 1989, and she and her mother Janet, they run that bookstore and do a fine job. And so it was really good when she became a Lion.
Exactly.
And so she's been able to avail us of the book club that our Lions Club sponsors now. And Allison has provided, we've had a couple of book club sessions so far on Zoom, and the one that's coming up is for Miss Germa. She's an attorney. She has graduated from Harvard Law School. She's deaf, blind, and you know that's quite an accomplishment.
It is.
And she is a young black woman who has accomplished this. So yes, we have Supreme Court nominees that have graduated from Harvard Law School, and we have a young black attorney, and she does advocate for equal rights for the blind and the deaf at this time. So we hope that you'll be able to join us on that at that opportunity on March 31st.
Now, the title of the book here is called Haben, folks.
Haben.
Yes, indeed. And it's The Deaf Blind Woman Who Conquered Harvard Law School. Okay. And it's a memoir. So she's talking about what she had to go through. I'm sure it wasn't easy. And being black and blind, good Lord. So she definitely had to conquer some things. And that's really what it's about. You got to get out there and put some stuff under your foot and move forward. And the virtual book club event is going to be on Thursday, of course, March 31st, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 7 o'clock, carve out that time on your schedule and be a part of this. We were hoping she would call with that phone number, though, because for some people, they probably go. But, you know, we're going to post this on the Hood Research Facebook page. And if you're on Facebook, look it up there. And you can always hit YouTube from your phone, and all the information will be right there for you. So we're going to get it to you. We're definitely looking for a call, but that's okay.
Well, you know, it's really interesting that last night at the Academy Awards, the winner, the show that won it, was Coda. And so that's amazing, because it was about a young black person it was about black people, I'm sorry, about deaf people and growing up with deaf parents.
Oh, okay.
It was about young people growing up with deaf parents.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's yep. There's an opportunity for everybody, and all you have to do is work hard and persevere through all kinds of problems, and just stick with it. You have to be a persister. You cannot just give up just because you may have been born a certain way or you look a certain way. That's no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. You have to work through it and be successful.
It is always a pleasure to have Lion Ryan Coleman down to speak to the viewers and listeners out there. Miss Broden, we got 3 minutes left in the show. What you got to say to the people out there?
Wow. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Lion Ryan Coleman, for coming down to join us today to share all of the information that is coming up during the month of April and for the month of April. And all of you out there, I want to say it's not necessary for you to know everything. What is necessary is for you to know how to find what you need when you need it. We at Hood Research seek out as much information as we can to share with you, encourage you to share with us. That helps us all make better informed decisions, Mark.
Indeed it does. And we got to get Lion Ryan to call in on one of them Saturday calls. They get quite spirited, folks.
Oh, yes.
3 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays, 978-990-5000. And once again, it's 990-978-5000. You call in. It's conferencecall.com, and they'll ask you for your code. And the code is 338729. Once you put that code in, you'll pop right in on the phone call, and you'll hear people talking, and everybody got something to say.
Yes.
And you just call in, and then you let them know you're in there, and then you mute yourself until you're ready to talk.
Right.
And it's a lot of fun. And Lion Ryan, we got to get you to call one of these Saturdays.
Oh, yeah.
And get in on the phone call. And we got our pins now. So it's official for Miss Broden. I know you can't see it because it's from me with the camera. Can't zoom in on it. But once you get in the Lions Club, you get one of these beautiful lion pins. That's the first pin you get to let you know that you are a Lions Club.
There you go.
And that's recognized worldwide, folks. Sometimes I'm at the airport and I'm traveling. I got one of my pins on, and they'll just recognize you. Hello, Lion. They might know your name, but they'll say, hello, Lion. And, it feels good.
Great. In 210 different countries that can occur.
Indeed.
Wonderful.
Yep. So,
that is wonderful.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So we're here once again for this Monday. We're going to shut it down. Hood Research. Join Hood Research. Join the Lions Club as well. Get in on what's going on. Because you want to be a part of something, then you want to be a part of groups that are making things happen. I want to thank Brother Timmy Tim, once again, the engineer making it happen. Brother R.J. Watkins, the studio down here at WHPR TV 33 is beautiful, allowing us to come down here and get it done on Mondays. Beautiful. Take us home, Ms. B.
All right. And thank you again.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am the BD Impinda,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you.
Feedback.